What if the greatest power move you could make in life wasn't having all the answers, but asking the right questions? What if the path to truth, success, and freedom lies not in confidence but in curiosity? Today, we dive deep into a timeless principle from one of the greatest minds to ever live, Socrates, and explore how the simple phrase "question everything" isn't just philosophical fluff. It's a practical, transformative mindset. This is Question Everything and Win. And we're about to discover how the Socratic method can be your secret weapon in the modern world. Let's begin. Socrates lived in Athens around 2,400 years ago. He didn't write books, he didn't run a school, and yet his ideas shaped Western thought forever. How? By asking questions, relentlessly, fearlessly, questions that exposed contradictions, questions that stripped away ego, questions that cut to the bone of belief. He walked the streets of Athens, confronting politicians, poets, craftsmen, anyone who claimed to know something with just one tool. What do you mean by that? How do you know? Can you prove it? He didn't aim to embarrass. His goal was deeper understanding. But in doing so, he revealed just how little people actually knew. And for that, he was sentenced to death. They called him dangerous because he taught people to think. The technique Socrates used is now called the Socratic method, a form of disciplined questioning designed to expose flaws in logic, surface hidden assumptions, and reach deeper truths. It's not about winning arguments, it's about dissolving illusions. And today, in a world flooded with misinformation, noise, and superficial answers, the Socratic method isn't just useful, it's essential. Here's how it works. You begin with a statement or claim, then you interrogate it. What does that mean? You explore definitions, assumptions, consequences. You keep drilling down, not to trap someone but to clarify. Think of it like mental jujitsu. Instead of meeting force with force, you use the momentum of a belief to reveal whether it stands or collapses. Let's bring it into the modern world. You don't need a toga or a scroll. You need courage and curiosity. Think about your day-to-day. Social media arguments, political opinions, workplace policies, personal beliefs about money, relationships, success. How often do we stop and ask, wait, is that actually true? Socratic thinking makes you mentally bulletproof in a world built on assumptions. Let's say your boss says, "We need to double productivity." You can ask, what do we mean by productivity in this context? What assumptions are we making about time and output? What's the trade-off? Now you're not just reacting, you're leading the thought process. That's power. Let's break it down into 5 Socratic power tricks you can use today. 1. Define everything. People throw around vague words like success, fair, or toxic. Ask, what do we mean by that? Defining terms is the first step to clarity, and clarity is control. 2. Surface assumptions. Every belief rests on something beneath it. Ask, what are we assuming here? This trick reveals blind spots faster than any debate. 3. Explore consequences. Ask, if this is true, what else follows? This turns one idea into a domino chain. You'll see if it holds or topples. 4. Flip the perspective. Ask, how would someone who disagrees respond? This isn't weakness, it's mental strength. You become immune to one-sided thinking. 5. Embrace I don't know. This might be the hardest, but saying "I don't know" is the gateway to real learning. Socrates believed that knowing you don't know is the beginning of wisdom. Ever noticed how powerful communicators don't shout? They ask. Whether it's a therapist, a skilled negotiator, or a great leader, they use questions to draw out insight. That's Socratic rhetoric. Instead of telling someone they're wrong, ask, what leads you to that conclusion? How does that align with your values? Have you considered an alternative explanation? This is disarming. It bypasses defensiveness. It invites dialogue, not debate. a time when arguments escalate fast and attention spans shrink, asking a simple, sincere question can instantly shift the tone and give you influence without force. That's next-level communication. In the age of viral sound bites, 24/7 news, clickbait, and AI-generated content, the mind gets overwhelmed. We're told what to think, what to fear, what to buy. But Socratic thinking says, don't just consume, question. This mindset builds what we can call mental anti-fragility, the ability to get stronger under pressure, not weaker. Example, a headline says, "New study proves X." Instead of accepting it, ask, who funded the study? What methodology was used? Does the conclusion follow from the data? You're no longer a passive receiver, you're an active thinker. And in a world trying to hijack your attention, that's how you win. Let's apply this to real-life games. Career. Whether you're a developer, manager, or freelancer, Socratic questioning sharpens problem-solving. In meetings, don't just nod. Ask, what's the objective behind this? Is there another way to approach it? You become the person who brings clarity. Companies love that. Relationships. In conflict, instead of attacking, ask, what are you really feeling? What does this situation mean to you? That's emotional intelligence in action. Self-mastery. When you catch yourself procrastinating or feeling anxious, ask, what am I avoiding? Is this belief helping or hurting me? You start rewiring your inner dialogue. Socrates meets self-help. You don't need a philosophy degree to do this. Here's how you can build a daily Socratic habit. Question one belief a day. Pick something you think is true and interrogate it. Is it based on fact, habit, emotion? Use Socratic journaling. Write out a problem, then ask it questions like Socrates would. You'll be shocked how quickly clarity comes. Play devil's advocate. Debate yourself. Take the opposite view, even if you don't believe it. This builds cognitive flexibility. Ask, then listen. Don't just question others. Actually listen. Socratic thinking is humble. It seeks to understand before being understood. Socrates died for asking questions, but he left behind a legacy that gives you the power to break free from manipulation, to dismantle mental traps, and to lead with reason. Be the one who asks better questions. So remember this, you don't need to know everything, you just need to question intelligently. Question with purpose, with courage, with integrity. That's how you win, that's how you evolve, that's how you lead. Question everything, and watch the world open up. If you found value in this, consider subscribing, sharing, or dropping your favorite Socratic question in the comments. Until next time, stay curious, stay sharp, and question everything.